This video will wow you. We will determine Ripple's destiny today. We'll see if Ripple prevails in its legal struggle with the SEC. All signs point to the need to get ready for a significant spike in the price of XRP. According to experts, XRP might hit $352 in a few hours. Don't pass up this chance. Immediately, let's get started. Disclaimer. The Ripple v. SEC litigation may finally be coming to a close after over 4.5 years of courtroom fights, regulatory uncertainty, and market hesitancy. Everyone's eyes are on June 16th, which the XRP community is referring to as Judgment Day. The result might not only affect Ripple's destiny, but also that of one of the most closely followed and hotly contested digital assets in the cryptocurrency space. There is a reason for the frenzy surrounding this occasion. In an effort to lower Ripple's $125 million fine to $50 million and, more importantly, to remove the injunction that has stopped Ripple from selling XRP to institutional customers, the SEC and Ripple filed a joint application with the court in early May. Judge Annalisa Torres, however, denied the motion because the parties did not adhere to the correct procedure, not because the reasons were without substance. They failed to demonstrate extraordinary circumstances under Rule 60 or to invoke the appropriate federal rule. Shortly after, Stuart Alderode, the chief legal officer at Ripple, explained that the denial was procedural rather than substantive. No previous victories are reversed by this. He assured worried holders that the status of XRP had not altered. Instead of giving up, Ripple and the SEC got back together and resubmitted the motion on June 12th, this time taking the judge's concerns into consideration. They appealed for a partial reimbursement and the removal of the institutional sales ban once more. Ripple will receive a reimbursement of $75 million from the entire penalty. Many legal experts view this well-timed action as an effort to settle the lawsuit before the SEC's June 16th status update filing deadline with the U.S. Court of Appeals for the Second Circuit. Whether the two parties have reached a settlement, asked for more time, or want to continue their legal battle will be disclosed in that report. The Second Circuit is likely to give a 60-day extension for settlement negotiations, rather than resuming full appeal processes if the court accepts the fresh request before June 16th, according to attorney Fred Rispoli, who had previously predicted the motion's refiling. This might make it possible for both sides to ultimately reject their appeals and put an end to the matter. There is a great deal of excitement in the XRP community. Prominent voices are raising the alarm in a positive manner. After a 4-year legal struggle, XRP may finally be released on June 16th, according to a posted XRP update. The opinion was mirrored by Crypto Sensei, who tweeted that Ripple has worked to clear its brand and provide XRP with the regulatory clarity it needs to prosper. A positive result would eliminate the final significant legal obstacle looming over the project and confirm Judge Torres's 2023 ruling that XRP is not a security in secondary market transactions. However, this goes beyond a single token. The struggle of Ripple has come to represent the larger conflict between regulatory overreach and crypto innovation. In addition to giving XRP more confidence, a definitive settlement would show the rest of the sector that legal clarity is achievable and that the SEC's enforcement strategies are subject to criticism. The cryptocurrency community is currently holding its breath as June 16th approaches. Markets might react quickly if the court approves the request, the appeals are dropped, the lawsuit is actually over, and XRP is finally freed. The token might be relisted by exchanges. Institutional investors might approach, and the devoted and resilient XRP army might feel finally validated. Additionally, something much more explosive is simmering beneath the surface as the court war approaches its final phase. Price movement. The professionals? They're not only optimistic, they have self-assurance. They think that XRP is going to blow out, and not in little increments. We are discussing parabolic swings that have the potential to silence even the most experienced investors. What do they think the price will be? Unattainable to some, yet supported by a strong sense of conviction. Bullish energy is abundant in the society. In reference to a technical indicator that typically predicts a significant rally, Steph tweeted, "XRP Golden Cross is your ticket to wealth." Denise Carreso, who audaciously predicts that XRP will reach $30 by September, shares that same optimism. $30 isn't only doable, since adoption is speeding up and legal clarity is finally within grasp. It's believable, yet it goes beyond that. Citing a cryptocurrency analyst who predicts XRP will reach $352, XRP Dragon increased the stakes. And it went to a whole new level with Jack the Rippler. Just a friendly reminder that you are the fortunate owner of XRP, the next Bitcoin. XRP to $10,000. It is debatable whether XRP achieves those extremely high levels, but one thing is certain. Investor interest is rapidly increasing. The number of wallets containing 1,000 to 5,000 XRP increased by more than 6,700 between late April and the end of May. Wallets with 5,000 to 10,000 XRP increased by almost 2,300 in the meantime. That is a clear indication that individual investors are discreetly preparing for what they perceive to be an unavoidable outcome: an outbreak. Additionally, long-term projections provide an intriguing picture of how far such holdings could carry you. A 10,000 XRP portfolio may grow to $250,000 by 2050, according to ChatGPT, if XRP hits $25. With Grok AI's more optimistic $50 target, that identical portfolio could be worth 500,000. Telegans' prediction is $285, which would transform 10,000 XRP into an astounding 2.8 million. Let's be honest. Since cryptocurrency is known for its volatility, these figures are purely speculative. However, the fact that this wave is being driven by more than simply price speculation is what makes XRP so unique at the moment. It's the result of a maturing environment, clear regulations, and acceptance. XRP is already being utilized for practical purposes, including as international payments. Institutional interest may soon follow, as the lawsuit may be coming to an end. Similar to how Bitcoin felt in the early 2000s, XRP is still one of the few assets that, even from a psychological perspective, feels like a chance to get in early. It's time to reveal what could be Ripple's largest power play to date: its international partnerships, because as Jack the Rippler stated, this could very well be the next Bitcoin moment. Ripple has been quietly forming partnerships with some of the most influential financial organizations in the world, while everyone else has been preoccupied with charts and courtrooms. Behind the scenes, they are influencing the new financial system rather than merely taking part in it. Most people are unaware that the current situation is the most bullish indicator we have ever seen. The community has been rocked by a tweet from Finance Bro that asserts, "That's not just speculation." In a world where digital, borderless, real-time solutions are replacing old monetary institutions, it shows a growing view that XRP might play a crucial role. CBDCs are now being piloted by central banks worldwide, and Ripple is a part of several pilot projects, including collaborations with nations like Bhutan and Palau. As one of the few cryptocurrency projects with genuine institutional reach, Ripple's technology, particularly its on-demand liquidity, is being evaluated for actual cross-border transactions by dozens of banks and financial institutions. But the resurgence of speculations of a long-term, covert collaboration between Ripple and Amazon is one of the most fascinating and contentious events. A prominent figure in the XRP community, a digital asset investor, recently shared a mysterious tweet citing a document that says Amazon made an agreement to buy 5 billion XRP in 2015. Those tokens are allegedly still locked, and the partnership is